Hey, hello, welcome again, where we talk about the stuff we deal with every day. So, today we are diving into a topic that is really important and follows us everywhere: improvisation. I am Liz,
Ismael,
I am Jose.
and this is Deal
Deal
with
with
It.
it.
actually, improvisation is your superpower, but it's hidden inside of you. You have to expose yourself, exposed to this um, condition. Because if you learn how to use it, you will be able to communicate effectively. From class presentation to random conversation. If you are one of those person who freeze automatically when the teacher calls you and say, Juanito, say something about the class, and you don't know what to say, this chapter is for you.
If you are wondering what is improvisation, I'm gonna give you a quick answer. Improvisation is just to create something without plan, without a script, okay? With the time that you have the moment, what the things that are around you,
What they say.
yeah, what they say at the moment, and then you can use it for maybe for say your
Your
life in
point
the
of view.
yeah, it save your point of view or your life in that moment
Okay.
front of the people, okay?
Yes, exactly. But the cool thing here is that it's not just about speaking without thinking. It's like in the process when you are talking, you are building ideas, and that's a cool thing because you use mixes
Okay.
creativity with quick thinking, but without frying your brain.
And with an
Like
honest opinion.
yes, and you building that in the process little by little, and the ideas comes to you, and it's easy, like you express what you want to say and in the process.
Yes. And you can't use it for everything, man. For everything. I swear. For example, classroom presentation, interviews, conversation with random people in the street, and for you, especially for you. Do you remember that?
Yeah, yeah.
You are late for the classroom every single day, and you always say, "Teacher, my dog is dead," and we always say, "No, what happened?" But you are trying to cover your lies.
Well,
So
I don't have excuse for that. I just
you are applying this important technique. We all of us we have this important technique.
every day.
Every
Every day,
day
yeah.
he's late, so he
See?
is always applying
Yeah.
this. So
And also, if we are talking about techniques, one of my favorite techniques that I use in the front of the people, of front of my friends, okay, is just to breathe. Okay,
okay.
I just breathe for 2 seconds, 5 seconds, and I just can use that time for think the things that I'm going to do. Okay,
Okay.
it's when you hear me, it sounds like a little bit confusing, but I know that you can get the idea. Okay.
Yeah, of
Yes, of
course.
course. And a technique that I usually use is like use bridge phrases. For example, if someone asks you something, you use phrases just like the interesting part of this is, or maybe the key point of this is, or I understand that.
Mhm.
It's just like phrases to start a conversation or to start talking, but without feel empty.
Okay.
So that like to connect your ideas. We usually use that phrases.
I always.
Yes, in classroom I use it with the professors.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. And I have another example. Another technique that you can use, for example, is just play with the little ideas. You don't have to be so deep when you are trying to say something. Just try to complete the idea that the other person said. For example, if someone is saying something, you just have to listen, listen closely, and for example, your idea, I'm going to use that idea in order to complete just one.
Yes,
Um,
absolutely.
I don't know. That's what I do when I don't know what I have to say.
Okay, for example, And the technique that I said before, and I don't know, in the classroom when the teacher asks you like a topic that maybe you didn't still study well, and when they ask you, you say like, well, basically, or well, teacher, I understand that, and you then keep going. You keep going. You start like to quick. I make a quick thing, you know.
You use different word to buy time.
If we are talking about the experience and the about the improvisation, I would like to share with you uh, some uh,
Techniques.
something. No, I would like to share just my experience
Ah,
in
okay,
that
perfect.
in that field, because when, for example, when I am in a presentation with someone else, with a partner, with a friend, I don't know, and I
Mm.
forget something, I just try to remember the last idea of the last person that say something, and I just use that, and I connect that with my well, with my topic, and I just create something new for the moment, and I and that thing that I create in that situation can help me to overcome that situation, because if you don't do this, maybe you can freeze in the scenario. Okay.
That's what you do when we are in a group and you forget something in the presentation.
Okay.
You transform the idea.
Yes, I want to be honest, I always use that technique, and
Okay.
I just
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah, yeah,
powerful
yeah.
for me.
And also in conversation, when you meet someone new, you always you don't have to exactly to say it, but you try to explore in your mind a touching story that could and that could be interesting for the another person, and you just try to cover an interesting topic in order to be friendly, and also and of course the story then have to be related in something that the other person said.
Well, this topic make us wonder if we are the only ones who experience these feelings. So we walk around and start to look some opinions. When you have to speak without thinking, what is the first thing you do to give a good answer without looking like your mind went blank?
First, I pause. I take 1 second to breathe and um, I repeat the questions to be sure that I understand it. Then I start with what I know and I connect the questions to my knowledge or my experience, and I don't try to invent an answer. I am honest about what I don't know, and I would say I don't have that information right now, but I will find it for you. Um, I believe it's better to be clear and correct than be fast and wrong.
I totally agree with you. So thank you very much for your
You're
answer.
When
welcome.
you have to speak without thinking, what is the first thing that you come into your mind uh, to answer without look like your mind went blank?
Okay, it depends on the question, seriously. When I have a question, I don't have to answer. First of all, I have to organize my ideas. It's like a brainstorming, okay? Different ideas and words are coming to my mind. And I said, okay, I'm going to answer the. If I have the complete answer immediately, of course, I'm going to say it. But if I don't have it immediately, I'm going to try to get first of all the definition or the idea to answer your question right now.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
And you can say it's not just us, it's everything that we are saying, because it's not just, for example, improvisation is something for some people, it's for us, it's for all of us. So that is so interesting because we always going to put it into practice all this knowledge, you know. So I don't know. I can't imagine a world without improvisation because I can be ready for everything, you know. So
Alright, guys, to sum it up, we understand that improvising is not just like a magical talent that only actors have, it's a skill that anyone can get better at. What do you think?
it,
Yeah, I agree with you. Absolutely, you have the reason.
Thank
And
you.
I think yes, and I think that if you practice and practice and you keep going, you can by the time you are going to overcome the fears uh, to get without words from the public for the audience, and you are going to become a good speaker, a good orator, and then I just want to say to share with my opinion with you and hear what you think.
you
Okay.
have to be ready for the for any scenario.
Yes.
Yes, we need all the time.
See, yeah. So when life threw you to speak now moment, just breathe, listen, and expose your ideas. A
Yes.
simple idea, but with with coherence because you have to say what the other person say, but in another way, you know. So just try to keep it simple, and the idea gonna be work.
I think
I swear.
yeah. I think that you just put well when we use that we just put the or we put our magic
the
and
the
any
touchy mic.
yeah yeah
So, see you the next time in
deal
Deal
with
with
it.
it. Goodbye.